We are here. 60 miles north, this river marks the boundaries of our forces. 30 miles north of the river is the Rocha Fort and powder magazine housing General Calvert's supplies. 50 miles to the east is General Calvert's main camp. Now, our task is simple: to move north, capture the fort, blow the powder magazine, and make it back to camp before Calvert's men can intercept us over the mountains.
Congratulations, Brand. It's ambitious and it's rather impressive.
There is one thing, sir. It seems a pity to blow the fort without making a full inventory.
You mean for intelligence purposes?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. General Calvet is rumored to have gathered his stores as well as his ammunition at the fort. An inventory would give us an accurate picture of Napoleon's intentions in the whole area.
Perhaps I should go on the mission, sir. Sniff around the fort, make a full survey of the stores, put it all together, would give us a glimpse into Calvet's mind.
I would be risking my head of intelligence on nothing more than a rumor that the Rocha Fort is the center of General Calvet's storage system.
Yes, sir, I think it might well be a risk worth taking, eh, Brand?
I can assure you, my lord, my information is never wrong.
Very well. Colonel Brand and his men will set out at dawn the day after tomorrow. They will scout 1 day ahead of the main body of infantry, to be commanded by Major Sharpe. Sharpe will also be responsible for the security of a small party of sappers and engineers, to be commanded by Major Pycroft.
Will that be all, sir? I've had a long journey and should like to make myself presentable enough to dine with Major Sharpe and his wife tonight.
I'm obliged to you for the information, Brand. Dismissed. Colonel Brand seems to think very highly of you, Sharpe.
Seems so, sir.
Well, don't let it go to your head. 1 minute you're showing poets round the camp, the next you're throwing dinner parties for distinguished senior officers. You're cutting quite a figure in society, Sharpe.
Thank you, sir. Major Pycroft to see you, sir.
I respectfully request not to be assigned to this mission as explosives, officer, sir.
Request denied, Major Pycroft.
A man under duress may not do his best work, sir.
Let me make something clear to you, Pycroft. You have 2 choices. Either you blow up the Rocha powder magazine, or I'll return you to the regular army list and find an excuse to send you back to London. See how you like it walking around in your leather hood with children pointing at you in the street. Well?
I'll blow the magazine, sir.
Dismissed.
Sir.
What do you think, Ross?
Colonel Brand has offered us an interesting opportunity.
Can we exploit it?
Too early to say. I'll only find out by going on the mission.
By then it may be too late, Ross. Too late for you.
That's what you pay me for, sir.
May I compliment you on an excellent meal, my lady. Tasted all the sweeter since we've spent the last 6 weeks foraging for food behind enemy lines.
How wonderful to live like a gypsy. And what a good idea for a portrait. Would you sit for me, dear lady? Some rings, a scarf. Oh, please say you will. The Romanies are so romantic.
I'm sorry to hear you say that, Shellington. I myself hold no regard for the culture of the gypsy race.
Nor I. I merely meant that they were a good source of poetic inspiration.
I shall be glad to get myself up if you wish to paint my portrait. I'm sure Mr. Shellington's admiration of the Romany race is purely artistic.
Absolutely. Absolutely, my dear lady. How aptly put.
Surely you don't see gypsies as a suitable subject for poetry, Shellington?
The sublime is my only subject, Colonel Brand.
I'm glad to hear it. Soldiers should confine themselves to shooting. Poets should confine themselves to the sublime.
Pray, what do you think is the proper subject for painters?
I think painters should confine themselves to nature. Sunsets and such like.
You are a student of nature, sir?
Absolutely. Do you know why? Because I am a soldier. What's the first thing you notice about nature, Shellington? You notice that the strong animals survive and the weak fall away. That's how the world is. The strong survive and the weak die. That's how it should be.